Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your December 2016 General Tarot Forecasts. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you for being here, and apologies for these being posted a little bit late. I've been having some problems with my voice, and it's been difficult to do readings, and I just want to say I appreciate patience. And as always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching or not in the same way. And be sure to watch your moon and rising sign readings to get additional messages, additional information as to what may be coming up for you in the month. And be sure to check out the New Year special and the raffle currently running, and the links to everything you need are in the description box below. Okay, so let's have a look at Aquarius. You have some major arcana cards in here, so some intense energy happening for you during the first couple of weeks of the month, it feels, and then it kind of eases out. And a focus on finances or security or health comes up as well. Let's just go through the cards and see what we have. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles as your overall energy for the month. The Six of Pentacles can talk about a focus on money, increasing your financial situation, stabilizing, balancing it out. It can also be loans, grants, approvals being given to you with the Six of Pentacles, support, gifts, and it is December, it makes sense, coming to you this month with the Six of Pentacles. A benefactor. Okay, this person can be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, but they're definitely someone who just kind of comes out of the blue and helps you with what you need, gives you what you need, okay, with this energy. And it is a card that talks about balance, so balance should be key for you this month. In your current situation, okay, so in your current situation, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess in your current situation can mean studying, acquiring knowledge, searching for answers, for information, a focus on your spirituality, using your intuition more, meditation, prayer, starting a spiritual practice, or focusing on that at this time with the High Priestess. And again, it is a number 2 card, making me think of duality, making me think of balance. For a lot of you, you're really focusing on this. And you're being secretive about something in your life. Maybe you're being secretive about some insecurities you have or plans you have with this energy. And it's also a card that shows up when we're on our own, or we feel like we're on our own. We feel like we're isolated. And the Six of Pentacles can also represent a one-sided relationship. So with the High Priestess and the Six of Pentacles, it could be that if we're single, we are very sensitive at this time, and we feel very overwhelmed by that and like we're never going to meet anyone. Or this is, keeping ourselves to ourselves and keeping people at a distance. Could also be coming up with the High Priestess. And in relationships, it could just mean that either you're with a partner who does not open up to you, or there's an emotional block there, or this is you not feeling the emotional connection anymore. And it is crossed by the Hermit, so another card that talks about withdrawing, going within, being on your own a lot. Okay, so for some of you, you may be going through some changes to do with relationships where you're not feeling the connection anymore. You're not feeling that emotional bond anymore with your partner. For some of you, that could be going on. And this is because, you've been experiencing a one-sided relationship. For others, especially if you're with a Virgo, because the Hermit can represent Virgo as well. For others, this is you choosing to be on your own, because both these cards can also signify choosing to be on your own, choosing to step back from the world and remove distractions, to search for answers, for knowledge. It could be that you're researching something, you're preparing for some sort of exam, for some sort of test that's important to you, and you're just hitting the books and kind of taking a step back from your social life. Could just be that with these cards here. And both these cards can represent searching for answers, and you could also be talking to a guide, a mentor, or an expert of sorts, giving you answers. with whatever this is that you're focusing on at this time. And the foundation for why things are the way they are, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune talks about, it's another major arcana card, and it talks about positive turns of events. It is also a card that talks about change, cycles ending so that new cycles can begin. With this card, for some of you, I feel that you may be planning to move and you're doing your research. For those of you, you're planning some sort of a job change or a career change even, and you're doing your research, you're finding answers, you're coming up with a plan how you would go about this. And this is also a change in energy, and it feels like for relationships in particular, the energy is shifting. I feel like you're losing connection with your partner. Again, it's a very general reading, so if it doesn't make sense to you, it just doesn't apply to you, okay? And you can watch your moon and rising sign readings, and perhaps they're going to resonate better with you this month. But yeah, for some of you, I feel like change is happening in the energy and the connection you feel with your partner. And this could also be because of a change. Now you're on your own and you're trying to figure things out. You're spending some time on your own, contemplating, processing what happened in order to be able to move forward in a healthy way. And for others, this is something that you're preparing to do, okay? You're preparing to leave a relationship, or you're thinking about it. In the recent past, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For some of you, I feel like this could be a romantic interest that you had, okay? You had a romantic interest in this person, but they moved very, very slowly. And so as more time went by, you kind of lost interest, because the Knight of Pentacles is someone who is, it can be that they were just overly cautious. It could be that they just took a long time to figure things out. It could be that they just took a long time to warm up to you, or to even let you know that they're interested or something like that, okay? And I feel like in the meantime you lost interest, and now you're kind of pulling away from this person. For others of you, this is someone who's been holding back their feelings, maybe focusing too much on work or focusing too much on other things, and that's why you're holding back, that's why you're pulling back, and thinking about leaving that relationship. And the Knight of Pentacles, excuse me, the Knight of Pentacles can also be a job offer to do with education, teaching. Could also be coming up for you, and that is the job change that shows up with the Wheel of Fortune as well. And this is a blessed change. This is something that you're meant to do, okay? So for some of you, it's just that. On your mind and your crowning thoughts, we have the Chariot. So moving is definitely on the mind. Leaving, walking away from something is definitely on the mind for some of you. For others of you, this could be a Cancer person that you're thinking about, whether it's in a romantic sense or a business sense. Or the Chariot can just be the energy of, you have big plans, you want to get going, you have a vision that you want to manifest, you're dedicated, you're committed, you're organized, you're taking control of a situation, and you're making things move in the direction that you want them to move in. I feel that you may have been waiting for something for quite some time. For some of you, it's come up with this job or career situation, or even a home, and this could be actual moving, and now you have to get going, okay? And just start developing your plans, because you got the initial stage, okay? It's happened. And for those of you, this is again traveling away, moving away from a situation, moving away from a person perhaps, with the Chariot. Or you have a lot of plans on the mind and it involves a lot of travel time. Could also be that. In the near future, we have another major arcana card. We have the Strength card. So for some of you in the near future, okay, around mid-month, I feel that you're going to go through with walking away from the relationship, if that's what you've been focusing on, or walking away from a job, if that's what you've been trying to do. The Strength card says that you're going to be on your own and you're going to be fine. This is independence, self-sufficiency, inner strength, courage, keeping things under control, okay, with the Strength card, and focus very much so. Okay, you're controlling your emotions, you're controlling your tempers and all of that, your fears or doubts or insecurities. You know what you want and you're making it happen. You're taking control of the situation. You stand alone. Okay, so for some of you, that's a scenario. For others of you, the Strength card feels like making a good impression. If this is a job that you're starting or a career that you're changing, the Strength card says you're doing things properly, you're taking it slow, you're paying attention to the details, you're taking control, you're taking charge of the situation, and you're making a good impression. Okay, the Strength card is, I feel, people looking up to you, admiring your confidence, admiring your dedication, and your level head. Okay, with this Strength card. And for others of you, it can be a person, it can be a Leo. Maybe it's the same person as this Cancer sign and they have a sun in Cancer and the moon in Leo or something like that. Or it could be just a different person that you meet that's going to help you move forward with your goals, okay, with this energy. And the position representing you, we have the Hangman. So with the Hangman, this is, for some of you, yes, it's taking yourselves out of the game. Okay, so again, leaving something, withdrawing from something completely, suspending something from your life. For those of you, this is acquiring knowledge. This is studying, meditating, reflecting upon things, and gaining enlightenment with this energy. For others of you, I feel that this talks about healing. Okay, healing yourself, giving yourself a break after this intense energy and these intense changes that have been going on for you. You're giving yourself a break. You're trying to make sense of things and figure out your next move. Calm down a little bit. Find your comfortable pace. Because maybe until now you've been kind of anxious or rushing or very focused. And with the Hangman around mid-month, around the second week or the third week of the month, I feel that you're taking a break. You're giving yourself some time to relax and to just collect your thoughts with this energy. In your environment, we do have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a focus on friends and family, okay, and spending time with family. And it is the holidays around this time, so third week. So yes, you would be spending time with family. For others of you, this is working on a legacy. Okay, so if you're starting your own business, it's definitely something that's going to be long-lasting, or it could be if you do things properly. For others of you, this is money coming your way, okay, with the Ten of Pentacles, and it could be from family, or it could just be your hard work paying off in a financial way, okay, with financial gain. It's celebrations in the family, expanding the family, or hearing of news, hearing news about people having children, or people retiring, or people getting married or moving in together. It could be something like that you hear. This could also be a community of people. I'm getting schools for some of you, definitely, that you're going to, either attending schools to further your own education, or this is where you work now. And in your hopes and fears, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So with the Eight of Pentacles, you're definitely starting new things around the third week of the month. Earlier, it could be earlier for some of you. Things are going to play out slightly differently for people. But with the Eight of Pentacles, you've started something new. It takes work, it takes dedication, and you're worried, whether or not it's going to be a success, whether or not you did the right thing. But with the Eight of Pentacles, it says that if you play your cards right, if you continue to learn and grow and apply what you're learning, put in the work, put in the dedication, the effort, you're guaranteed to be successful, okay, with this energy pretty much. And again, it is a card of the apprentice, so studying comes up. So definitely a focus on studies, education, teaching, training, learning comes up for a lot of you. And then in the outcome position, as you leave the month, we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is beautiful energy. It talks about victory, talks about new beginnings, it talks about mental clarity. It is again a card that talks about taking control, taking charge of your own life. Truth being revealed, again, communication, successful communication, or hearing something or receiving news that makes you see things in a different light. gives you a new perspective, and that opens up a whole new world for you. It is a card to do with victory and success, so I'm not worried about this. And it's also a card that says you're cutting ties with the past and you're moving forward confidently, because now you know what you want to do. Now you know what you actually deserve. Now you know what your purpose is. Now you know what your goal is. And so you're moving forward in that direction with clarity, with focus, and dedication. And it's definitely success on the way for you. Some sort of accomplishment that gives you this new beginning. So overall, it looks like a really good month. Some change, some transformation happening, but ultimately definitely for the better, okay? So let's look at your oracle cards. For career and finances, we have Rosetta. Career, finances, education, to do with the home, anything to do with the home. And Rosetta says you have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Isn't this nice? So teaching is definitely what's going on for some of you, okay? You're changing your jobs, or you're advancing in your job to do with, working for a school or college, university, anything like that. For those of you you're starting to work with children at this time, or you're definitely, if it's not you actually working with children or teaching children or training, anything like that, then I feel that for some of you, I hear children's books. So I don't know if that's what you're doing. You're researching and you're writing children's books or manuals or anything like that. But it's definitely talking about new beginnings when it comes to work, when it comes to how you make your money, when it comes to the home, even for some of you, and education, okay? And you have these many arcana cards, major arcana cards in here, because it is part of your life purpose to do this, okay? For love life, we have unrequited love or unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So for some of you, yes, you're withdrawing from a relationship. You're leaving a relationship. You've lost the connection. You don't feel that bond anymore. Or you've been dealing with a one-sided relationship. You've been dealing with a selfish person, or someone who's lost focus and has been concerned with other things and taken the relationship for granted, or not even putting in the effort or the interest anymore, okay? And I feel that you're walking away, okay, from a relationship, absolutely. For those of you, you may feel like this is happening, and your partner is doing this to you, and you're kind of left on your own to figure things out. Remember, ultimately, it is for the better, okay? These are major arcana cards, so whatever's going on for you, it's meant to happen the way it's happening, for your highest good. And even if you don't see it now, you will soon understand why things had to happen the way they did, and you're definitely moving towards clarity and victory and new beginnings of a successful nature in your life. So I wouldn't worry over this too long, okay? And for those, again, you're keeping people at a distance. You're not interested, so you're keeping people at a distance. You have other things that you're focused on. For health and well-being, we have sobriety. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for adjusting my cravings in healthful directions so that I only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. So for some of you, you could be joining a 12-step program this month. You could be ending an addiction, whether it's to food, beverages, smoking, drugs, drinking, whatever, or to a person or a situation. You're ending an addiction this month, and you're taking control of this, okay? So you're making this happen. It's very powerful energy. It brings lots of healing, health, and new beginnings, okay, with this card. And your overall advice is playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestation. So isn't that nice? So this says, try not to worry over what's going on. Things may be a little bit messed up, or a little bit all over the place, especially in the first half of the month. Try not to worry about it. Try to embrace the opportunities, make sense of what is going on, but don't hold yourself back in fear. You will see things come together soon enough. You will see things calm down soon enough. This is saying, remember the importance of relaxing. Remember the importance of having a good laugh. Okay, there's some intense energy here. So try to balance it out. Remember the balance card. Try to balance it out with some fun activities, with some relaxation time, recharging your batteries, just having fun, not worrying about consequences, not thinking about things so seriously. With major arcana cards, there's not a lot that we can do anyway. It's energy that needs to happen, and it's going to happen in either way. So there's no point in worrying over it. And I know that's a lot easier said than done, but really nothing good happens if we just worry over something that is not within our control and we can't anticipate what's going to happen with it. Okay, so the only thing that we can do, or the healthy thing that we can do, is try to remain calm, keep the faith, and just see where it takes us. So definitely, if you're asked out, or if you have the opportunity to go out and spend time with friends, with family, and just have fun, definitely go for it, is what this card is saying. Okay. So overall, it looks like a really good month, ultimately for your highest good. Lots of new beginnings coming to you as a result of what's going on for you in the month, with victory, with triumph, with clear head, with control in your hands. Okay, working hard on something that is going to bring you abundance of all kinds is also coming up for you this month. So I hope that you enjoy the reading. I hope it makes sense, and more importantly, that it helps. Thank you very much for being here, and thank you so much for all your support. I do appreciate it. Have a wonderful month, happy holidays, and a wonderful 2017. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.